you have heard that Jesus Christ died and he resurrected. There are pastors who keep on preaching it every day because people never believe that he died and he resurrected. Up to Thomas, whom Jesus Christ, because of him, appeared. He said, Thomas, put your hand here, then you will know that he died and resurrected. When Thomas came to understand this, Thomas ran to India and established Christianity in India. Thomas is the person who established Christianity in India because they never believed. He never believed when Jesus Christ was there. Upon all the signs and wonders which Jesus Christ did, upon all that the Kano have said, upon all Simon Eber is doing today, Simon said, time will come when Nigerian media will speak about autopilot and the Biafra by force. It is happening right in front of you. Only to write petition, Punch newspaper, Vanguard, BBC, and all channel TV, every media in Nigeria begin to against Simon Eber. Then you know that the promise of God has been fulfilled. Again, Gaddafi, you ask that Simon said, time will come when United Nations will cease fire. These are prophecies that is made here because a lot of them has been fulfilled. But we are trying to deliver this message to those people who is like Thomas. Thomas killed Jesus Christ when they were small, growing up. A snake bite Thomas. Thomas was about to die. Jesus will remove that poison of a snake. Yet Thomas never believed that Jesus is until he appeared. You understand? That's why Simon said, after this election, after the date of election, because there won't be anything like election in Biafran land, but after the date come and gone, that all of you who is Thomas will later agree like a Thomas, and you begin to run to deliver the message of Biafra under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, which Simon Eber is the spokesperson of today. After the date of election come and gone, then you will be forced to speak about Biafra. And whatever that will happen that time, that is United Nations will say ceasefire. Whatever that will be the fire. Today we are onto radical awareness. Before it was WOTOWOTO Promax. Before WOTOWOTO Promax, it was WOTOWOTO. And after WOTOWOTO, it was Okwanyola. And after Okwanyola, the beginning was what you don't know is bigger than you. We are setting this threat and keeping it straight. What you don't know is bigger than you has come and gone. Now you know the origin of all the attack against Simon Eber, which is Balanye Jofo. Okwanyola, it was a master prophet who want to go and kill Simon Eber, blackmailing him on every other thing. The head of Okwanyola. Then Okohanyo complete. It was WOTOWOTO and WOTOWOTO Promax. Now is radical awareness. Remove every poster and place Biafra reference that the spirit of Biafra will dominate every other person. The Biafra flag is flying high and nobody has been able to touch it. Since after the Ojukwu, nobody has the courage to place Biafra flag in Biafran land and the Biafran territory. Simon Eber has it. Placing poster everywhere in Biafran land. Simon Eber has done it. Another radical awareness. So after this time now, you will then see you will use your eyes because some people are Thomas. Jesus will say, Thomas, you argue too much. Put your hand here. Put your hand here. Your hand will cross the other side. Then you will believe that I die and I resurrect. After Thomas have tried that thing, then Thomas will say, yes, now I believe. Thomas never believed. He never believed. So immediately he believed. I followed that history and I found Thomas in India. Thomas is the person who brought Christianity in India. You understand? Because they didn't believe early when Jesus was there. And this is exactly what someone is telling you today. After the date of election, you will be forced to join him because Igbo people have no hope again. This is the reality. They don't have hope again. Unless you people come like the broom in the Igbo parable. You come like a broom and you become strong. That is the only thing that will keep you alive. Join force. Or build your own. And every other, remove pride out of you. Remove pride out of your face and queue up. That is the only solution. And when you know you don't have any solution, you have no other solution than to queue up or you are gone. So that is when the United Nations will tell them, say, man, ceasefire. They will tell them ceasefire because Gumi is saying, don't kill Boko Haram. Buhari has instead Boko Haram. Soludo is there killing his own people, just like Peter will be killed before. They have already set up example. Hope Uzodinma is there killing Imo State, killing every male child in Imo State for him to hand up his own bear. Then in Enugu State, Ugwani is there killing people of Amufu, trying to hand up Amufu to Fulanis. Then where do you people want to stay? And one thing I am asking is just like a man who is inside house. You run away out of your house. You run to another man's house. When you run to another man's house, when the man gets tired, he will still sack you, drive you away. Igbo people are left with no choice than to fight to live or fight to die or with dignity. That is the message we receive before we come to show our face in this journey. And there is no plus, no minus in this thing. You people better get up and remove all this envy and the greed, because we know that after the rendition of Mass and the only other thing they are fighting is envy, greed, and jealousy against the Simon Eber. Nothing more. You said that you took oath to defend BIAFRA. You ended up pointing finger to anybody who asks you what has Simon Eber done. You forbid them not to listen to the news of Simon Eber. You give, after they will watch 2 minutes video and they send, you said that Simon is good. Listen to what he said. To allow people to go and listen to all the video, they wouldn't do that. If you listen to that, they will sack you. Now they have sacked every other person. What do you think they are going to do? They are left with no option. And that is why we are here. 555 Vision is delivering the message the way we are called to deliver it. Thank you.
Mazi Paul, the old, not the one that claim Yahoo in Germany. You are the real prophet of the old. Thank you. You hit the hammer at the head of the nail. Now, if these Zama people, do you think that this is Zama people, that Biafran people who have their brain, supposed to still listen to them? The answer is no. Now, the another segment we are going to enter is telling the Biafran people that to get ready for the task ahead. Because when we say we are not going to stop, we are not going to have a election in Biafra land, we mean we are not going to have election in our land. Come rain, come sun. We are going to match them shoulder to shoulder, inch by inch, neighborhood by neighborhood. We are going to match them, and you know that the autopilot IPOB. Okay. Mazipo, you turn your camera somehow. Rearrange your camera, Mazipo. Your faces, you are like this. Hello, Mazipo, can you hear me? Better. You were lying down in. So, like I was saying, please, here in this studio, we have 555 Vision. You can go to his channel, subscribe to 555 Vision. Also, we have here Ada Biafra. Ada Biafra is Obi Chicago. Obi Chicago is Obi Nsofo. Obi Nsofo is called Herita. She has all this name. And she's been doing well. She had been standing tall in this race. She has, oh, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood, God bless you. I understand. I cite you. I know you. So, coming to round up, taking above 2 hours. I want to make it easy for people to be able to watch it. We cut it in bit by bit. My sister, I cite one of our sister here. I've been looking for her. I've not seen her. She's like my timekeeper. She just texts me now. This one, now my mama for Houston, my Houston mama. Oh, my sister, God blessed you, Madam Waka Ego. Thank you. God bless you. Amalechane. God bless you plenty. So, like I was saying, please click Mazi Paul Ombiko. Please, Mazi Paul, paste this section from you are watching us from or anywhere. Just paste it on the comment section. I may not be able to lift it from here now. Likewise, Obi Biafra has placed her channel. Please click and subscribe. I want the Biafran people to go to our channels. You can see we are broadcasting live at Gaddafi or Biafra TV. Go there, subscribe, click the like button, activate the bell icon so that when we appear, you will be first to know. Also, we are there's important announcement. There are some of my fans Biafran Freedom Voice TV. Biafra Freedom Voice TV will be going for suspension any moment from now for some reasons, for upgrade reason. I would like, if you are watching from Biafra Freedom Voice TV, please go to Gaddafi or Biafra TV, subscribe, activate the icon, the bell icon, subscribe and like, because you can see that I come to that channel very late. I purposely did not on it early. I on it very, 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 very late. So Biafran people, go to, if you are watching us from Biafran Freedom Voice TV, let me see. Yes, I can see people in Biafran Freedom Voice TV. Please go to Gaddafi or Biafra to subscribe and activate the icon, the bell icon, because sometimes you will not be seen us from Biafran Freedom Voice TV. It's going for maintenance. It's going to go for maintenance. So please go to Gaddafi or Biafra and subscribe. Also, here in the studio with me, I have a Paul Ombiko, 555 Vision. Somebody, Martin's comment say 55 Vision is spiritual. You think more spiritual thing that happened and to happen. Martins, you are right, set of old. He know. So please go to his channel, subscribe to his channel, begin to share as well. He is Paul Ombiko, the prophet of the old. Go to the channel, subscribe, and keep sharing so that Anytime we come up, you'll be the first to know. Here in the studio, we also have Ada Biafra. Ada Biafra is Team Obi Biafra. If you go to YouTube, you see Obi Biafra. Hashtag Team Biafra. You can see the team already gathered. So in not taking much of our time, due to 2 hours and has gone, I wanted to just make a 30-minute video. But now you can see, 2 hours, wow. So Obi, please say you can give us your closing remark. Please kindly send your closing remark. Well,
Biafrans all over the world, I thank you for joining us today. Remember, 2023 is the deal. Biafra is our goal.
Biafra is our goal. We are going.
Who is?
I'm hearing my.
You activated another device. Off one device.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Is it okay now?
No. Please take care of this while I bring a mic. Hello, Mazipo, please. Hello.
Biafrans. Thank you, Biafrans, for joining us.
No.
Huh?
Where is it coming from? Check check if there's any of you that activated the two device. Mazipo, let me see whether you are the one. Hello, Sister Obi. Can you say something?
It's not from me.
Okay, it's from Mazipo. Mazipo, check. There's a two device around you that is on.
I might come in actually. I don't have another device.
Okay, go ahead.
You have to check yourself.
Hello, Biafrans. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for understanding. We are not doing what we are doing because we know it all. We are doing it because life started out of mistake. And through correction, we can be able to live. Our message is, no matter the kind of mistake you may think you have made in the past, do not be afraid of correction. Mistake is normal and is natural, but life is all about correction. You may have stood against Simon Nnamdi Kanu because I am a media team long time ago. I started this thing long time ago when I received the information about Biafra. A lot of people are attacking Nnamdi Kanu the way they are attacking Simon Ekpa today. So we stood our ground until Nnamdi Kanu was vindicated. Now they channel their energy to fight Simon Ekpa. We let them know from 555 Vision that they can never win this game because we have already visualized Simon Ekpa. He is pure. Now you know that Simon Ekpa have come and he told you, if you have any evidence, him working against Biafran restoration through anybody, local government councillor, local government chairman, House of Representatives, senator of all type, come and bring any proof that he will quit Biafra. The way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, if anybody can come and prove that Buhari is alive, he will rent his clothes and place apology. Since nobody has been able to do this, don't try to become a fool. but try to take a loaf of your common sense to know that standing against Simon Ekpa is standing against your own freedom, is standing against your own children's freedom, is standing against your own unborn children's freedom. You are fighting against yourself. That's why all the people that went to different kind of native doctor and the voodoo to kill Simon Ekpa, all of them are dying. Simon Ekpa is Obelajebu Mbuonwe. Before you can be able to kill Simon Ekpa, you have to know that what you are doing is right. And if you don't know that you fighting against Simon Ekpa is against the will of Biafra, is against the will of the Biafran spirit, now we are telling you, return. It's better for you to go and join Nigeria and join Fulani than for you to fight Simon Ekpa. Let them kill you there. You understand? That is the thing. But our message is, togetherness, we can be able to achieve Biafra. There is no benefit on being slave, fighting one another. Messages are coming from the ancestors, from chief priests, those people that couldn't speak because of corruption in Nigeria. Many of them are sending messages, and we are helping to share it to mankind. So, Biafrans, let us come together. That is our own, because togetherness we can be able to achieve whatever we are looking for. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Gaddafi, for today. I greet you.
Thank you. My sister, Obi Biafra. You know, you were interrupted somehow. Please do your 1 minute closing remark where we sign out. Thank you. God bless you.
Yes, our brother Uncle have finished everything. There's nothing to add again. Only thing I'm telling you, you can still make a U-turn. There's no road for, there's no room for darkness. Darkness can never cover light. It is only light that covers the darkness. Be in the light. Always represent the truth. Stand by the truth and make sure you stay safe anywhere you are. God bless you, Biafra. Thank you for your time listening to us, your like, your subscription, your comment. We love you all. We want your life to be safe. That's why Ada Biafra, is in this struggle. And we are getting home 2023. I love you guys. Thank you.
God bless you, Adandi Biafra. This is Gaddafi of Biafra, the only Gaddafi we know the two. Any other one, Nakwanta quiz. Nakwanta quiz. So thank you for coming, my general, the prophet of the old. Ada Biafra, thank you, because you're a soldier. Whenever we call you, you always appear. I want every one of us that are with us now. We are switching over to Biafra 247, Biafra 247 platform. We are going there to do the final burial. Like as I'm here now, I'm commenting on the program of Choose Survivor as well. We are communicating. We are firing from all cylinders. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Ada Bibi.
Understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within, and we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond. to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we are doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwuokike Abiama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora Eri, the same God of Owe Eri, the same God of Arochukwu, not to be no bad, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB
since World War II, there has not been another tragedy that resembles the scope of the Holocaust in any way, but there are many cases in which the world stands on the side and does not prevent genocide and does not prevent mass murder. It can be Biafra or Cambodia or Rwanda or Sudan.
We do not have a date set aside to commemorate what happened in 1967.
I think there's no need for that because you'll be reopening old wounds.
It's not the duty of people who are not involved to deny the pain of people who are involved. In Nigeria, there's this big embargo about Biafra. You must never talk about Biafra. We have to move on. You have to forget. You have to just move on. Forget about it. But it's not the duty of people who are not there to forget. If the people who suffered want to forgive and forget, it's their prerogative and they can do that at their will. Well, Steve Jobs, has anybody read his autobiography? Yeah, he stopped going to church because he read about the Biafra War. He said, if Christians can do that to people, why should I worship that God? I don't agree with him, but that's his view. He felt so bad about the war. Bernard Kouchner, former French foreign minister, remember him in Kosovo, digging every last bone to understand what happened in Kosovo. But where did he start? He started in Biafra. He was there as a Red Cross volunteer. He resigned from the Red Cross. He said, we can't be impartial in such a situation. He founded Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, because of the Biafra situation. And that's what Biafra did to him. John Lennon returned his MBE to the Queen because of the Biafra War.
As a protest against violence and war, especially Britain's involvement in Biafra, which most of the British public aren't aware of, because all the press, TV and radios slant all the news from Biafra. All the stuff I learnt on Biafra from journalists, off-the-cuff folks, is a different story, and I began to be ashamed of being British. And I'm a patriotic nationalist, if the truth were out, and Yoko can vouch for that. I'm always fighting about what Britain invented, radar, and what all the different things we've done. But every day I just began to worry a bit more about it, and I was going to send the MBE back anyway. I could have done it privately, but the press would have found out anyway. He would have been here a week later instead, less impact.
Jimi Hendrix was playing concerts to raise money for the children in Biafra. He was raising money to feed people like me. I would have died if those flights hadn't come in. 3,170 flights in 3 years that came in with all the food we wanted because there was no way to feed Biafra. And of course, part of the war strategy was to starve and kill everybody.